Welcome to Master Domaining. I'm Gene Pimentel, and in this session, we're going to talk about domain brainstorming and getting others to find exceptional domains for you. There are many domain brainstorming tools available on the web, but one of my absolute favorites, which is relatively unknown, is namestation.com. I've talked about namestation.com before, but on a very limited specific basis. I have not yet given you a broad view of all the wonderfulness this website contains. I'll show you some of the magic that this site is capable of, but you really need to experiment with its many components to get a real sense of what this can do for you. Let's have a look now. And here we are at namestation.com, and I can't say enough good about this site. One of the first things you'll notice is this 10 random domains generated. Every time you refresh this page, you'll get a list of randomly generated domain names that are available for you to register. So that's a cool way just to take a quick look and see if there's something that may be of interest to you. And you'll get some very interesting names like emeraldportfolio.com, Bear Trading, that's a cool one. So that's one little aspect of this site that's pretty neat. They have some amazing features such as contests. I'll tell you what that's about in just a minute. There's a smart domain search, instant bulk domain check, creativity enablers. There are so many great features to this site, and let's walk through them a little bit. First, click on domain search. And you'll see at the top, you'll have various functions you can do, such as random names, bulk check, brainstorming, append keyword lists, overlapping words, list suffixes, transform lists, append suffix. So there's a lot of different functions here. Right now, we're at the random names section, and it automatically generates domain names that you may want to take a look at. Like here are some that are available. You can specify the length, and you can use a prefix or a suffix. Let's say that we wanted a domain with the word video in it, but make sure that you adjust the length accordingly. So I'm going to put 20 characters and click generate. And now it gives you a list of available domain names with the word video at the beginning. So that's pretty cool. And beside each name, you'll see a star. So you can save it to a wish list, or they call it favorites. You can add it to a contest or to the contributed domains catalog. You can choose where to save it here, and you can add comments. But those are things you can experiment with. I'm just showing you the overall features. 20 names were generated, 17 are available. Then of course on the top here you have bulk check, which is where you can add a bunch of keywords and do a search to see what's available. We've used that before in previous sessions. Then there's the brainstorming area, and here you can add a list of words, and you have choices as to what to do, like check all words in the list, append random words from the top 1,000 keywords, combine words in the list, append random suffixes. So you can adjust this as you'd like, but I'm just going to go ahead and save list and search. 8 names were generated, but of course these are already registered. You'd expect it to be because they're common first names. But if you chose append random words from top 1,000 keywords, then did a search, now you have a bunch of different options. 20 names generated and 16 were available. Now let's go to append keyword lists. And here you can type in your main keyword and choose a keyword list to append to, such as blogging, computing, domain names, hardware, internet, mechanics. There are probably 100 or more different categories that you can append. Corporate prefixes. Let's go with popular prefixes. And you can choose append or prepend, word blending, pluralized list, don't translate, and so forth. Click generate, and it shows 219 names generated, showing 1 to 20. So you need to go to page 2 if you don't see any on the first page. And there are a couple, Video Cosmo, Video Cyber. Go to page 3. Here's some more. So you have to choose each page individually to see what's available on that page. Or if you go to the Pro version of NameStation, it allows you to display 200 names on the page instead of just 20. Now we have overlapping words. And what that does is takes a keyword and shows you available domains where one of the characters are overlapping the next word, such as video opener. Those are 2 separate words, but they share the O. I'm not quite sure how I would use this because I don't like the fact that 2 words share the same character, but there may be a use for it that I'm not thinking of. Then there's list suffixes, where you can choose a keyword list. Let's go with mobile, and you could choose various options here as well, but it generates more domain names based on the category. Then we have transform lists, and what that does is replace, trim, or add characters within a list of words. I haven't experimented with this much, so I don't have details to give you on that, but experiment with it. And you have append suffixes, which is self-explanatory, related words, where it'll find words related to your keyword, As you can see, here are some suggestions. Video telecasting, those two words are related. Video videotape, video analog, those two words are very related. So that's what this attempts to do, is pair up your keyword with related keywords. That can be very useful. Then of course there's a dictionary search, and what that does is finds dictionary words containing specific letters. There are translations, so you can translate your keyword into other languages. That can be useful if you're marketing outside of your own country or outside of your own language. You can combine lists, where you take two lists and combine them. Alliterations, and what that means is it'll create names with repetitive syllables. As an example, you see these all have double V's. Video Vicar, that would be a cool domain name. Video Vidette, so that's just another way to seek out new domain names. Name templates, this is where you can add question marks and asterisks as placeholders. So you type in your keyword and you can place the question marks and asterisks anywhere you'd like within this text string, and it'll fill in the blanks for you. It gives you examples of what to do here. So just experiment with it, and it'll give you many different options to find domain names. All extensions, it'll take your keyword and check all 89 domain extensions to see what's available. So as you can see, video.org.au is for Australia, video.org.in is India, and these are available. Then we have compound words, join extensions, handpicked, and the handpicked section gets the unused contest entries and handpicked domain name suggestions based on your keyword. We'll go into the contest explanation in just a minute. Then there's domains for sale, and this will list domains that are based on your keyword that are available to buy. Sometimes you can get some really good deals. Like here's one for $199 called IMO Video. The point is, look through this list and you may find something that you really like. Now, all those things I just described are under the heading of domain name generators. We also have name contests and keywords and community. Let's check the keyword section. And what this does is help you find keywords based on your base keyword. Let's try video again and find related words and definitions. So here it gives the definition, and then we have related lists. So click on any list to append it to your keyword, such as video, art, film, entertainment, popular prefixes, top 1000 keywords, and popular suffixes. And there's related keywords right here. Now, under the heading of keywords, you have all these options. Keyword research is what we're at right now. You have my keyword lists, my recent keywords, preset keyword lists, short dictionary words, top 100 keywords, top 50 lists. Let's check out the top 100 keywords. And these are the top domain search keywords based on keywords used with domain name generators in the past 3 months. So you can scroll down this list and find keywords that are very popular. And alongside the keyword, you have alternative keywords. So this is another great way to do research on your niche. Then you have top 50 lists. And these lists are self-explanatory. Number one is popular suffixes. And you can combine the popular suffixes with these lists that it presents here. And there's a more, so you can check even more. Then you have top 1000 keywords, corporate prefixes, shopping. So there are 50 different lists that are available, and you can really dig deep and find some awesome domain names based on all these categories and lists. It's researcher's heaven. Then the community, which has two different components, top contestants and friends, and that's pretty much self-explanatory, but let's look at the name contests. This is a really exciting feature of this site, and how it works is actually very simple. What you see here is there are 26 contests occurring at this moment. Each one of these listings is a separate contest. And what happens is someone comes in, creates a contest, gives you a little bit of information about what they're looking for in a domain name, and other members of this site suggest available domain names for that specific niche. For example, we have sports nutrition company name. Let's look at that. And here you'll see 182 names that have been suggested by other members. If it's available, you'll see the word available next to it. So this is getting others to brainstorm for you and find domain names that relate to your request. And also available are similar names, pronunciation, all TLDs based on this word, and trademark check. Very useful. If you have a suggestion for this description on this contest, simply type in the domain name here, and only available domains can be posted. You can place a comment, which is optional, and you'd submit it, and your suggestion will appear below. If you want to create your own contest, simply use the link Start a New Contest. You create a contest title, and you can determine whether the domain name must be available or only .com domains can be posted. describe what you're looking for in a domain name. You can add keyword suggestions so people understand what you're going for. And here are some more settings. You can give examples of names you like, words to avoid, and so forth. And when you're done, click Save Contest, and your contest will appear in the public contest lists. Beside each contest, you'll see the stats. 198 names have been suggested. There have been 2 votes on domain names. This one has 41 votes for different domain names that are suggested out of 219. This is a wonderful feature to help you brainstorm your own domain names when you need them. Now, they say there are cash awards for suggesting creative name ideas. I don't know how that works. I haven't explored that. But I do know they have a point system where every time you do a helpful interaction, you gain points. Now, if you do create a contest for yourself, you'll have them listed under the My Contest tab. And if you're connected with others, you can check out your friends' contests. And then there's a list of past contest winners. So you can see what the winning entry was for the various contests that have already taken place. So far, 4,008 contests have been held, and 654,920 entries have been posted. It's a very active part of the site and is really indispensable to find your own creative domain names and to help others brainstorm with you. So take advantage of all these features. It's a really wonderful research site. And I'm sure there are many more features built into this site which I haven't even explored yet. But the bottom line is there are many tools that really work well and really tap into many resources outside of your own and using other people's suggestions to help you determine the best domain for your purposes. Best of all, the entire thing is free. There are limits. It'll only let you conduct a certain number of searches under the free plan. But they do have a pro plan. If you have it billed annually, it's $9 per month, or a one-time payment of 60 days for $24. So it's $12 a month, basically. And of course, with the pro version, you get much more functionality. Now, they also have an option where you can get free pro when you hold a name contest. If you choose to list a name contest, you get the pro for free. I don't know how long of a term that free will last, but that's another option you can explore. But at the very least, take advantage of the free options. That has been plenty sufficient for what I use it for, and I think it will for you too.